Hello guys, hello and welcome to the channel. I hope that you are all doing well. I hope that all of you guys are okay. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at the Betway Premiership table after match day. Is it match day 20? Well, it was the first, of those games. The others will play today. If I'm not mistaken, today it should be 5 games, but we're gonna go through all of that. Gonna be looking at the table and yeah, what happened? How does it look? What's going on? Cause hey, go busy, hey, go busy, guys. Kwenzakalani? Ay. Kuningi bafethu, kuningi. So yeah, let me just open the matches that have already taken place. Remember guys, we are now in round 20 as I have mentioned. So yesterday there were a total of 3 games that took place. You had Kaizer Chiefs that took on Richards Bay, and yeah, Richards Bay, they won that game by 1-0. Who would have thought? Did you really see this coming? I mean, I predicted a draw, I remember, and I was wrong. I predicted a draw between Siwelele and Stellenbosch. At least I was right there. And I predicted a win for TS Galaxy. Oh my god. TS Galaxy. Really, guys? Really? You guys lost against Orbit College. Relegation threatened Orbit College had to beat ETS Galaxy, who are in the top 8. Wow. That just tells you how crazy this league is, guys. So between Kaizer Chiefs and Richards Bay, Ukumete is the one that scored on the 69th minute. You saw that cross from Sanele Pans. Kumete, what a beautiful goal. What you did there to Mtetwa cannot be undone. And then, as I said, 0-0 draw between Siwelele and Stellenbosch. And then you had Orbit College winning 2-1. The Orlando Pirates loanee, Khomuli Mokoto, scored in that game. He scored the opening goal, and then the second goal for Orbit College was scored by the former Orlando Pirates player, also midfielder Ulisedi Kapinga. He's also a former Sundowns player, former Skokunene. Yeah, I think also the former the Black Leopards player. Yeah, so it was Kapinga and Khomulimo Koto. Let's see if Koto will make it back to Pirates first team. He's doing very well on loan at Orbit. And then the one goal, the consolation was scored by Spamandla Ngwenya on the side of TS Galaxy. So that's how it went, guys. So what does this mean? TS Galaxy, Richards Bay, Kaizer Chiefs. Well, it simply means that Kaizer Chiefs remains as they are. They remain unshakable in their position 5. The more you guys remain in this position, the more and more you are at a risk of eventually losing this position. Okay, you cannot just stay there. Look now, you have Amazulu behind you with 30 same points. You have Polokwane City behind you with 28. Imagine if Polokwane City were to beat Pirates today, hypothetically so. I hope they don't. But imagine if that was to happen. Then it means Polokwane City would go above Kaizer Chiefs. That's crazy. That's what it means. So Kaizer Chiefs, you need to pull up your socks, guys. Richards Bay have moved to position 9 as they try to run away from the relegation zone. But now it looks like they're gonna be in the top 8. Yeah, it's not far-fetched. TS Galaxy with their lose. Nangu coach bazomqosha. Nangu uzohamba. Awuzohamba. Bazomkhomba indlela. Wena bazokukhomba indlela wena. If awugadanga kahle coach we Stellenbosch, we TS Galaxy, soon you will be shown the way when. There is no way that TS Galaxy have lost all 5 games in a row. Yes, guys, you think that Chiefs have lost 4 games in a row across all competitions. Well, you have TS Galaxy who have lost all 5 in a row. So if there's a coach that might leave, it's this one. You can't be going with the L's like this. It can't be. Yeah? This. What is this? This. TS Galaxy have lost all 5 games in a row in the Betway Premiership. They are the most consistent alongside Marumo Gallants in terms of losing games. And then kuzojoyina nabo Chiefs ke namazulu. They've been losing 3 games in a row. What's going on here? TS Galaxy, angeke. With that win of Orbit College, they move to position 14, just outside of the relegation zone. Let me repeat, just outside of the relegation zone. They are now in position 14, Orbit College, with 18 points. If they can keep performing maybe for 4 or 5 games, they might find themselves out, and maybe close to the top 8. You never know. It's not that far. You look at the team that is in position 8, which is TS Galaxy. They have 24 points. And then you have Orbit College, who have 18. What is the difference there? It's 6. It's 2 games, literally. If Orbit College were to win their next game, they move to 21. They win again, they move to 24. All of a sudden, they are level with TS Galaxy, who are in position 8. So it's possible to still escape relegation zone. And of course, TS Galaxy, if I'm saying the difference between you and Orbit College is just 2 games, then it means that you are also relegation threatened. It means the same thing. So they need to improve. Stellenbosch with a point against Siwelele. As you can see there, they remain in position 10 and 11 respectively there. 23 TS Galaxy, 22 Orbit College. Shout out to you, Stellenbosch. You've been unbeaten. The same thing with Siwelele. Sorry, you guys have been unbeaten in your last 5 games, but TS Galaxy have done better as they won 3 out of their last 5. And then you have Siwelele. You must be called Draw FC. 1 win in their last 5, and the rest were draws and draws. What's going on there? But that's how it is looking, guys. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen tonight. 2-horse race manje, says Ulebu Hongwane. Still in Isasho that Orlando Pirates won't win the league, having Tito Moshwangai. Member leyo member. Yekelu Tito member, and Tito kwenzeni member. So iwini league kahle uTito uzoba khona futhi lapho member. Yekela uTito member. Kwenzeni uTito? Bongani. Arrows will put a great fight tonight. Let's hope so. But we must put a great fight on our side. What's the point of Arrows putting a great fight and then we also fumble on our side? Yabona ukuthi manje it's wasted. So we need to do the job on our side, Lebuhang, and then let's see what Arrows can do. But we just need to do our job, Tinanje. Remember, Tito is the top goal scorer of Pirates in the league. I repeat, Bongan. Tito is the player with the most goals in the Betway Premiership for Pirates. So I don't get what you are saying. I'm sorry. Tito is the player with the most goals for Pirates in the Betway Premiership. So angazi uthi inkinga ikuphi. Because that player has been doing well, better than all the others in terms of goal scoring. Or do you want me to show you the numbers? So nje asimeni kancane bafethu, asimeni kancane ileague nje sizoyiwina nje kahle uTito akhona kwi-team yethu. Now you have Amazulu playing against Magesi tonight. There's also Chippa United taking on Marumo. There's also Durban City taking on Skukune. You also have Mamelodi Sundowns, who will be going head on a fight with Lamontville, Golden Arrows, and then Bulugwane City will take on Orlando Pirates. Those are the 5 games that we'll be playing today. I'll be here obviously when the Pirates game plays, and you will see how the table will keep on moving. You will see how the table will keep on moving with a total of 10 teams playing at the same time. So let's see, guys, what will happen. Hopefully we get the results. It's not going to be easy against Bulugwane City, especially in that stadium, old Peter Mokaba Stadium. We must be on our best. Stats mean nothing. Goal stats mean nothing when you are losing the ball. A lot like Tito. I remember all the players lose the ball, unfortunately. All the players lose the ball. It's not Tito alone. Apolis loses the balls. Moremi loses the balls. Mofokeng loses the balls. Everyone, even in any other team, they lose the balls. Tito is still contributing significantly to Orlando Pirates. That's a fact. You know, he's still very important. And if I can ask you who's the best Pirates player, rank them. Who's the best Pirates player this year? Rank them. Your top 3 Pirates players this year. Who are they? You can't tell me that there's no Tito in that list. You can't tell me that you don't have Tito there, because it's Mufukeng, it's Tito. You know, those are 2 players that have been performing very well this year, you know, for us. And even the numbers, they say the same thing. That is why I'm saying you can just check the stats. You need to know in terms of who are the top goal scorers for Pirates. And if you check there, you will see it. Utaibo, Utito has got the most goals. Yeah? 9 goals for Abo Junior Dion, who's the top goal scorer, by the way. And then if you keep going, you will see there that Patrick Mashanganyi appears for Pirates. He's the one that has got the most goals for us in the league. So you can't just say we can't win the league because he's the one that scores. He's the one that has been scoring the most goals for us. So he becomes important for us. He's right here with 5 goals. There's no player for Pirates that has 5 goals in the Betway Premiership. You know, and then when you keep going, you find Abo Makgopa, Naboyanila Mutuma with 4. So he remains essential for us. You know, the same thing I've been saying with regards to Relebohile Mofokeng. Very, very important player for us. He is one of the most creative players in the league. And today, maybe he can extend and become the top one, because now he is level with Sianda Ndlovu, with Philani Khumalo. If he can get an assist or 2, he can go above there. Nabo Apolis, you see, 4 assists, hot or 4 assists. These players are very important, guys. Of course, they do make mistakes, they do lose their balls, they do frustrate me. Even Tito does frustrate me, but he still remains an important player for Pirates, guys. He still remains very, very important. And if you are playing as a 10, there's no way that you're not gonna lose the ball. Come on, you are right, member. There's no way that you're not gonna lose the ball. Anyway, we're not here to discuss that. We're here to look into the table. And yeah, guys, the games will play tonight at 7:30. Hopefully we are gonna continue to win. It's a tight one, as you guys can see. It's very tight there at the top. We need to maintain our winning form, but also we need to score goals, because imagine we win 1-0 today and Sundowns wins 3-0, they go above us, you know. So we need to continue scoring goals, and yeah, we shall see how it goes. Hopefully we can be more clinical and ruthless and brutal in front of goal. With that being said, for me, guys, ngiyayivala lana, sizoqhubeka futhi, you know. Ngiyayivala lana, sizoqhubeka bafethu on the next one. Angifuni bafethu ukukhuluma ngoTito, honestly. Angifuni ukudiscuss indaba kaTito Bongani. He does frustrate me too. But I don't want to talk about Tito not being Pirates material and that we're not going to win the league because he's part of I don't agree with that. I do agree that Tito sometimes is frustrating. He does unnecessary things. He slows us down. Yes, I agree with that. But he still remains important, and he will still score goals for Pirates and get assists and help us push all the way until the season ends. It is the last 12 games of the Betway Premiership. Round 20. As you've seen, Orbit College have played 20 games already. TS Galaxy have already played 20. So it's round 20 that we're in. Others are playing catch up.